What's up, Buck fans? Real Bucks Talk back yet again. We're going to talk some Bucks offense versus the Bears defense in that Week 5 matchup, which we lost by one damn point. But let's go over it. Let's first look at the positives. Mike Evans, inside the 5, always one hell of a mismatch. And this is what I want to kind of express. The Bucks do have mismatches all over the field. They know how to hit them at times, but it's just so inconsistent. But just let's look at this beauty of a play and catch by Mike Evans and one. What'd you like?
Yeah, this is just you have the good formation here, and this is just isolating Mike Evans on the left side. So yeah, this is an easy read and easy decision for Tom Brady, and it's a nice throw, nice catch, and that should be touchdown pretty much 100% of the time.
Yeah. And then, yeah, they probably thought he was going to fade like he's been doing over the year, but this time he slants in. Again, another great mismatch. Who are you going to get? Rob Gronkowski, a screen? Holy hell. Nothing but space in front of him, 20 yards of open space, and Gronk picks up a huge chunk. The Bears had been running a cover 3 damn near the whole game, and the Bucs did nothing to adjust, but it proves they can adjust. I don't know why it takes them so damn long. So if you look at this, Gronkowski gets the ball. Look how much space, 10, 20 yards before the nearest player. And you have two blockers in front of you to plow the road. So it's in the scheme. You have ways to find mismatches. It's just do it more consistent. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's something we talked about on the live stream. It's just how they attack consistently and being aggressive about it. But yeah, understanding what the defense is presenting and then, attacking where you can find holes in it. And that's, this is what that play does. You find a hole here in the flat, and pretty much the flats were open pretty much the whole game
Yeah.
because they were playing that cover 3. So you just got to continue to, attack this way. And this is what, wins ball games by making these easy throws, but they end up being big gains.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps drives alive.
It's adjusting what the defense is giving you, right? I know it's the catch-22, run more screens in this game, but still, see what they're doing and adjust to it. Let's keep moving on. More mismatches. Gronk's always a mismatch. Doesn't matter. Any way you look at it. He's just carrying over the field, just running an over right across. Center of your screen. Brady just reads it easily. And this is a play later in the game. He dropped it, but it's proving if it's high, he has to make a play on the ball. Gronk can do it. Just let's see more plays like this. Now, in this one, it's just scheming people open. This is very beginning of the game when they were actually playing cover 1 against us, which no team should ever do because we have way too many good weapons, too much speed and space. You pretty much just see these two guys carrying all their guys over. There's going to be a natural pick coming across. Just Mickens catches this ball. If he stays on his feet and bounce, he's probably still running. But great scheming. I just want to see more of it consistently.
Yeah, we talked about this against the Chargers matchup. I mean, this is what you got to do, a lot of the time, especially when you get cover 1 looks or man coverage. Again, the Bucks don't get a lot of them, so it's going to be more cover 2, cover 3. But yeah, when you get opportunities like this is going to set it up easier for your offense to make completions and then get yards after the catch. And you just want to see this more consistently, like we talked about. So hopefully that continues going into this week.
And some of it is, Brady not having time with the weapons, a weird off season. I mean, this stuff will hopefully develop as the season goes on. It's just upsetting when you see a loss by 1 point where you could have easily won the game. Now let's give credit to Tyler Johnson right here. What'd you like about this one?
Yeah, this is a nice play. It's a nice, they're playing some sort of cover 2 variation, and Tyler just does a good job of finding the hole in the zone there, sitting in it. It's a nice, easy, just easy play for Tom to complete. And then Tyler does a good job of just continuing to keep his feet up and running through guys and making a nice effort play.
Yeah, after that catch, it's all effort, and he's making the play. And then again, mismatches, finding ways. I mean, this is stuff you saw that they did do. I mean, you have Tanner Hudson running a slant. Mike Evans draws attention, runs a corner or a fade, however you want to call it. And what do you know? You have a mismatch, a tight end against a smaller guy. Just body him up, throw him the ball, pick up a first down, and even draw a flag. Nice job, Mike Evans. But go ahead.
No, you said it perfectly. This is what you want to do. Again, finding the matchup, Tanner Hudson, against a safety here. That's something you want to take advantage of. Tanner's just got the size and the speed to get open. makes a nice catch, and then able to get yards after the play. So really good.
Let's see him with some consistent hands, though. And now let's talk about the biggest highlight of the game, probably RoJo. Like, his nasty ability to get his second consecutive 100-yard game. And some of it's blocking, some of it's just his effort. So you're going to see here, Kappa kind of blocks this guy. Jensen realizes that, comes down, blocks the linebacker. Massive wide alley and hole for RoJo to run through. Big old hole. And then watch him plant his foot in the ground right here. I'm going right. No, I'm not. Nasty. What do you like?
Yeah, this is a really good concept here. Good blocking, run scheme. You have Gronk pulling to the left to guard the backside pursuit. Then you have, Marpet and Jensen getting up into the level there, double teaming, getting two guys at one, and then, just making a seal here, a seal there, and you got a nice alley to run through. And RoJo does the rest with his, fluid movements and ability to make guys miss right there, and then get, another, 20 so yards or more. So that's really good. And yeah, he's picking up steam. There again, we're going to see him in the run game. This time he makes, I think this is a play. Yeah, he makes some really good, quick reaction here. And then, continues to run, make guys miss, bouncing off of tacklers, and gets a nice game.
When you thought you had him, you didn't. Oops. And then possibly could have broken this way, but I think just Khalil Mack just shut that thing down when he kind of ran through Kappa here.
Right.
Either way, great piece of running. More on RoJo. What do you got here? Make him miss again in the hole. I mean, he's there to make a tackle. RoJo just makes a better move, spin move, and then even cuts it upfield again, picks up like 5 or 6 more yards. What do you like?
Yeah, you can just see the confidence in RoJo. I mean, he's really feeling his game right now. Again, back-to-back 100-yard games, and just making people miss, using his elusive ability, and really just running with rhythm, I think, is the biggest thing. And I'd like to see him get the football more, and I think that's going to continue to happen as we get further along in the season.
Absolutely. And then watch Marpet here. He said, 98, I'm just going to move you out of my way so RoJo can get a hole. Check this out in slow-mo. Get my foot in the ground, bend him, torque him. Wide open hole. I mean, look at that thing just wide open. And then RoJo does the rest. Now let's talk about the bad. So, probably the worst play of the game. You're going to see a whole lot of things open here. I just feel like Tom Brady either just was hesitant to throw it. His first read is Mike Evans over here. So Mike Evans is going to run the dreaded out. Buck fans hate it, think it should be scrapped from the playbook, trash. It's going to be a pick six every time, right? Well, first read, Mike runs an out route. It's open. I mean, that's space to throw to the first sticks. I mean, I don't see why he didn't throw it. Then he goes to the second read, who is Tyler Johnson. He's dragging across the field to space. Doesn't throw it. Comes down to his check down. Coming across the field, still nowhere near the first down marker. I don't know why he threw it. And then there's only 1:48 left in the half. And he gets nailed, fumble. And we all know the story. Bears end up taking the lead. But what did you see with this?
Yeah, this looked like definitely some hesitation on Tom Brady's part. As you see here, that first read, he's got to just let that go. And maybe he's just not trusting enough of his guys yet. But he needs to start making more trust throws and, let his guys come up with the play. Definitely here, reverse angle. It just seems, just a little bit too much hesitation. I mean, you got to see that and let it rip right now. You got time to throw. He's going to his second read. Again, you have a guy coming across to space. Like, you need to just let that go instead of going the opposite way here to Keyshawn.
And then, again, look away if you're squeamish. Just knocks him on his ass right here. Ooh. Ends up getting hurt. But, I mean, stuff like that we can't have happen. Now let's look at some missed opportunities. This is just Wirfs. He got beat on his plays, flat out. Gets run over. Maybe he got his feet tripped up underneath him, and then down he goes. Defender gets his hand on the ball, on Brady, and look what happens. Just misses a touchdown. And that's something where we need to get better at. We're going to lose if we keep kicking field goals. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to score 7 in this league, and this is definitely a missed opportunity. Brady's going to hit that play probably 9 times out of 10, and unfortunately, you have the disruption there at the line of scrimmage and throws the play off.
Okay, on this one now, Tanner Hudson, his drop, middle of the field. Brady delivers it, kind of even moves around in the pocket to evade pressure, moves around, spots, that's open. Perfect delivery, right in the breadbasket. I don't care if you're going to get hit, secure the catch first. Some people would say it's an excellent defensive play. You can't leave the ball hanging out there like that, no matter what, especially middle of the field. So that's on, to me, Hudson. And now I want to talk about these dreaded 2 drives that I think lost the Bucs the game. I know defense giving up points is what loses you games, but you have an opportunity to seal the game running out the clock. They get the ball with 2:48 left in the clock. Yes, usually run out the clock, but if you see this many guys in the box, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one guy creeping up, do you think it's the most smart, educated move to run the ball? And what do? First play, give away, it's a run. Again, Tanner Hudson coming in, and pathetic. On first down, hell, if you want to be no risk it, no biscuit right now, play action that and throw that thing over the top.
Yeah, if anything, if you're set on running the football, you need to spread them out and run those zone reads that have been working for you throughout this game. Find a way to spread out the box, especially when they know you're in run situations. So spread them out, and then you can run the football with maybe a little bit more success here. And I would have just done that for 3 straight plays. You can run the clock down.
Yeah, and this is second down. Okay, you just realize you can't run. They kind of stack it again, but they have little big guys off. And look at the play you run. Play action, like no one knew that was coming. And your 2 routes are 2 guys going into each other. I just don't get the play call here either. And then RoJo's your escape blanket, I guess. And again, incompletion. You're stopping the clock. You're playing into their advantage. This is not smart. To me, this is bad play calling. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. No argument here. Again, this is a situation where, yeah, maybe you want to run the football there and maybe do something different. Or if you're going to do a pass, set up a quick screen or something that has high execution of being completed so you keep that clock moving. Maybe get in a better situation as far as third down and medium. That's something that you want to do. Now you're in 3rd and 10 here, and, they know what's coming. So...
you got to pass the ball to pick up first down to end the game. Or, you probably should just run a draw again. You should have done that 3 runs again to at least get him to the 2-minute warning or waste timeouts.
Right.
And Brady makes a good read. I honestly think either just a little bit more accurate. Johnson comes down with that. But you just see kind of 2 curls middle of the field here. It's who do you want more? Evans is always covered, so throw TJ, and it's just a little bit outside. Just a little bit outside. And now this is the end of the game, minute 13. You just completed a pass to Mike Evans for a first down. You run the same play on the opposite side of the field. Mike Evans, beast at comebacks. I'm assuming this is a miscommunication between quarterback and wide receiver. Mike Evans ends up curling this inside. Looks like Tom Brady's throwing back shoulder. And it actually almost gets intercepted there. I don't know if Evans is running this too deep. It's, to me, just miscommunication. Things that should get better with time, but crucial moments where we could have easily come back and win this game just didn't happen.
Yeah, an observation that I noticed here, Gronk doing that little flat route there it was open the whole game. He was open the whole game for that play. So Tom Brady had an opportunity to just continue to dump it to Gronk until they changed up their coverage. Because this was open pretty much the whole entire game. You dump it off to Gronk there, he has one guy to make miss.
Or run over.
At least, run over or get out of bounds. So, but, and here's the play to Gronk here. They're going to run the over route we saw earlier. Kind of same thing. A little bit inaccurate here, but again, the ball hits his hands. He's got to make a play on this football. This is something he usually comes down with. And you got to make that play. Yeah, that's a big play. You get that play, you get, back to the line of scrimmage, you spike it. You still have time to get in position for, a pretty long field goal. But again, it gives you an opportunity, though.
And then 4th down play. We didn't know if it was 4th down, but we did know. I don't know.
There's a 4th down marker right there. It tells you.
Ooh, touche. So, but still, 4 fingers go up at the end. This is your option. Again, the comebacks have been working. They've been in a soft zone. Scotty Miller, possibly. But again, throwing to the outside. Maybe he's just still scared for that pick six. I don't know. This is what you drew up for the end all be all of your game right here. What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, it just looked to me like Tom definitely was maybe processing a little bit too quickly or processing a little bit too late. And that happens, especially the amount of hits that he did take in this game and the pressures. So just think it looked like he was overthinking things. Again, you have, Keyshawn Vaughn there in the flat, to easily get the first down. Or like, you said, Mark, you could go to Scotty Miller here on the comeback route. So there's options. I don't know why he thought, I don't know if that's Cam Braid or Tanner Hudson, but
Cam Braid.
just okay. So yeah, I don't know why he went there, and wasn't even a good thrown football. So
he's the most covered guy, and then you don't need like 15 yards. You only need about
Right.
6 yards to pick up. So
exactly.
the judgment on that one, I don't know. Maybe he really did think it was third. I don't know. But overall, we lost the game. Guys, I think we're going to get better over time. It's just let Brady learn his system, learn his players, and eventually we'll be there. But other than that, guys, if you like the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for us. And until the next one.